All righty, we are back in the Empower Room. All right, and we got a special. We could not let Women's History Month go without having Sister Sherill on with us this afternoon. What's going on, Sister Sherill?
Hi, Reverend T.
Up, all right. So good to see you.
I'm
Uh,
glad to see you too.
right, and thanks for joining us in the Empower Room on today. And for those who may not know you, well, first off, how are you doing? That's the first question. How are you doing?
I'm well.
Awesome,
Thank you.
wonderful, wonderful. That's outstanding. And so tell us about yourself. What do you want people to know about who Sister Sherill is?
I guess you could say I'm a warrior and an advocate for women and girls' rights.
All right. Okay, I
That's
agree with that. Okay. All right. That'll work. That'll work. All right. All right.
put it in a nutshell. That's what I do.
Yeah,
That's who I
and
am.
I agree 100%.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. All right. All right. So, what do you see? I mean, I thought about, we talk and we talk for hours. So, trying to come up with some questions was hard, but this is what I came up with. All right. So, where do you see the state of Black women slash women in the United States? Thought I would, not go worldwide with it, but however you want to answer that, you
Mhm.
have the floor.
Um, I see Black women becoming more active politically. Um, I see Black women becoming well, they already are. They already said we are the most educated.
Hmm.
In fact, it's a joke on social media on sisters when they fall out with their boyfriends or whatever. They say, "Oh, let me go get another degree." I don't know what. I'm like, okay.
Okay.
I mean, they are jamming in the
Oh,
education, they're getting
education.
educated.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
receiving their degrees and stuff. I'm like, okay, y'all, go ahead.
Okay. Okay.
Entrepreneurs, they are opening up businesses.
Hmm.
It's a thing as we are doing it for ourselves. Nobody is coming to save us.
Right.
Prince Charming is not coming like that. Not saying that there isn't a Prince Charming,
Right. Right.
but
Hmm.
we got to learn how to save ourselves
I hear you.
and do stuff for ourselves. And I'm not gonna get into that Miss Independent crap. I'm not doing all of that because we need each other.
Right. Right. I'm with you on that.
Okay, yeah, we need each other, but we need to support each other
Yeah.
more.
Exactly.
Woo!
Exactly.
So
Mhm.
that
Yeah.
that's what I see for Black women. I see so many. Getting back to specifically what your question was asking,
Mhm.
talking about Black women. I see when I mean politically, because I'm really trying to get into the political realm
Right.
of getting more people to vote and all of that.
Right.
But we've got three women. We talk politics all the
All the
time,
time. Right. Right.
and we've got three Black women who are running for senators. I cannot remember the states that they're running in,
Okay.
but we working on that
Right.
because we've only had two senators. We got one now, but that's because and I think that was coming out of California. Um, we have one now, no, two
Hmm.
in the that are senators,
Hmm.
but one was uh, asked to be one. She took the place of someone. I can't remember who it
Right. I know
was.
you talked about. I can't
Yeah,
think.
Newsom, I think it was Newsom that put her in, if I'm not mistaken, because Barbara Lee is running for
Right.
to be a
Right.
senator
Exactly.
in California,
Right.
and I think he didn't want to get in all that political stuff,
Right.
which I think was smart. He
Right.
put
Right.
somebody else in that, um, so anyway, we're definitely becoming more political. We've got sisters running uh, cities.
Hmm.
We've got various state senators that are active, that are in the political field.
Mm-hmm.
We've got a lot of stuff. Did I say mayors? I might have said
Oh,
something
you
else.
didn't say the marriage yet, mm.
Oh, well, we got sisters that are running cities. They're
Oh,
mayors
okay,
of those cities.
okay,
So we've got a lot of stuff going,
right.
but it ain't never enough to me,
I hear you. I
you
hear
know.
you. I,
And I think that it's gonna take women
mm-hmm.
to save democracy. It's gonna take all of us actually, but
Mm-hmm.
I think it's gonna be women. As Beyonce say, girls run the world.
Well, I hear you. Well, I mean, you all give birth to civilization, as I stated, in the first part of Empower Today this afternoon. So,
Yeah,
I mean, when you really think about it, I think people don't really think about that, but they really need to think about that, because we wouldn't exist if it were not for the woman.
if we didn't give birth,
What you say?
if we didn't give birth,
Exactly.
it
Exactly.
comes to that birth canal, baby. I'm sorry.
Right. And not only that, but those that nurture. I mean, because I
Oh
have
yeah,
aunts that
absolutely,
have children that I love like they my mama. You know what I'm saying? So
absolutely,
that's why I say whether you birth them or not, the power of the woman needs to be really meditated on and respected. It really
exactly.
needs to. It really needs, for real. So let's go on to the next question. So are you seeing an increase? I know you've been involved with the sex trafficking concerns and so on and so forth. And I was just wondering, are you seeing an increase with women coming up missing and an increase in sex trafficking? What's the pulse of that? Would you say that you've seen so far?
I've
Here,
s- I've seen an increase in
yeah.
violence against women. Period.
Period. Okay. Okay.
Whether it's sex trafficking, domestic violence,
Okay.
all of that. It's
Okay.
an increase in that.
Right.
During the pandemic, because the last time when I was on your show was during it was toward the ending of the pandemic.
It was right. Right.
I think we're still in the pandemic, but okay, that's another show.
Okay.
But
Okay. Okay.
but I think that because we had to be in,
Mm-hmm.
that was dangerous for women who had crazy partners and
Mm.
they were trapped.
Mm.
It was so scary. And
Mm-hmm.
I kind of thought, well, it wasn't a snowstorm. They had to keep telling people, y'all, this ain't a snowstorm
Mm-hmm.
that you got to stay in
Right.
and party and doing all this stuff.
Right.
This is we're under a pandemic.
Right.
And I thought it might be kind of like a big birth explosion. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean? Because
Right.
people were in, but these people were trapped. They, we had couples that didn't like each other. They might have been on the verge of divorce and stuff.
Right.
All kind of things.
Right.
Domestic, as I was saying before,
Yeah.
domestic violence
Right.
might have
Right.
been happening in the home, and
Yes. Yes.
people were trying to get, and because depending on their partner, if he worked, he had to go to work regardless of what was going on.
Mm-hmm.
They were stuck there with him,
Right.
and it was and the domestic violence houses, the homing
Mm-hmm.
shelters.
Right. The shelters. Right.
They were the women. It was sad.
Yeah.
It was pitiful. It was scary.
I hear you.
So it's to me, it's not just one thing. If
Mm-hmm.
you actually, it's all of it with the Dobbs decision
Okay.
on they making decisions for a woman and trying to tell us what to do with our bodies.
That is so crazy.
It's all of it. It's not one thing, it's several things.
Right. Right.
Trying to want to run a woman, tell her what to do.
Right. What you can't do, and you can't,
Uh-huh.
go here if you have a pregnant, then you can't go get an abortion. You can't do this. You can't do that. Or if you do, you're gonna get locked up, and the doctor's gonna get locked up if you try to give people information or try to do this and try to do that. It's just getting crazy. It's getting crazy. It really
Absolutely.
is. That's just my opinion for sure.
It's about control.
Yeah, it is. It
Control
really is on so
women.
many different levels. It's just crazy.
Mhm.
It It really
Mhm.
is. So, do you think a large percentage? I think we're kind of hitting on it. Do you think a large percentage of black men's self hate has transferred to hate black women?
When you say transferred, what do you mean?
Well,
I'm
I
just trying to be
think
fair. I'm
there's
trying to be
a
fair.
hate of self that's already created. So it's a trend. Now it's trend. It's so that hate, in my opinion, in a lot of cases, comes from you hating yourself.
Yeah.
So that's what I mean.
I think a lot of us, you gonna hate yourself by yourself.
Mm.
You know, uh it might be some women, kind of buy into that. I'm seeing more women, they are not buying it. You know, there's several things that remember the popular thing was getting a light skinned sister with long hair,
Yeah, yeah,
that kind of thing. I'm
right.
just using it as an example.
I got you.
Uh, uh, it was the hatred toward darker skinned women. You're
Yeah,
not pretty enough. You're not
right,
good enough.
right,
That kind of thing.
right, right.
And I think more sisters are not into that anymore.
Got you.
Which we still have some. I'm not gonna say
Right, I understand.
but I think it's more sisters are not. But myself, I'm life. And choose that, or if y'all choose even a white girl or a woman of another race,
Mm-hmm.
with it, then I'm gonna do my thing.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever that thing is, I'm gonna do my thing.
Right, right,
And they not they're not gonna wait on black men like that anymore. For
right,
me, my thing is that we love black men.
right, right,
We love our counterpoints. We love them. We love
right,
y'all.
right, right, right,
But
right.
I'm not going to I'm not gonna let you make me not love myself or like myself. And we love y'all unconditionally. But I don't know about black men loving black women unconditionally like we love y'all.
Got you.
To
I'm with
be true.
you. Right,
Truth.
and to take myself out of myself and to look around, I kind of feel that too. I don't. I think there's a different. Uh, yeah, there's a different relationship uh, among black men than it is with black women. Because I agree with you there. Because it's sad, but it's true, and I pray that it changes because it needs to.
Exactly.
It needs to change. It needs to change for
Because
sure.
Tim, one of the things that breaks my heart that I really was paying attention to
Hmm.
every time when the police come after you,
Hmm.
when there's a killing, a shooting involving, let's just say the police and stuff,
Hmm.
that we go out there and march and do everything for you.
Right.
We need you to stand with us just like that.
Good point. Good point.
And
That's
I'm
very
thinking of
valid.
Sandra.
Right.
Uh, I'm thinking of Brianna.
Yes.
I'm
Yeah.
I'm like, where y'all at?
Yeah. Exactly. Good point.
Where you at?
Good point.
So
Good point.
that's
Good point.
that's my fight.
Right.
That's what
Right.
I had a young brother. I was trying to get this uh, voter registration together for
Mhm.
high school here in St. Louis.
Okay.
And he was saying, I don't vote. I said, what you mean you don't vote? What
Hmm.
are you talking about? He was a senior. He was
Well,
getting ready to go away to school and all of that.
right.
And he said, I ain't voting or whatever. And I said, okay. So what you saying to me, and this is what I'm gonna take it. So the
Oh.
next time it be a shooting, if it's you or something like that, I ain't coming.
Oh.
What's that? Because you don't vote, you
Right.
don't care. I
Right.
don't care either.
Right. Too. Right.
I'm just trying to use some kind of shock, something.
Right, exactly. And it's that shock. It needs there's a whole lot of shock need to be going on. They talk about the what's the thing, the thing that they use, the taser. Some people need to be tased to reality. When
Yeah.
it comes to the understanding of voting and all that kind of thing. Because I mean, it. I've talked to some folk till you're blue in the face, and it's like it's so simple that for us to be able to change this thing around by our vote. If we went and everybody just say, you know what, I'm gonna try this. If everybody just say, I'm gonna try this one time, everybody just go vote and then see how this world will change.
Ooh.
For
And
real.
and really, it kind of almost can happen if we get rid of the electoral college.
True. True.
That it's already been
Yeah.
proven,
Right.
because all the Democratic presidential candidates, when they ran, they all of them got the popular vote. They won the popular vote.
True.
If
True.
we didn't have the
Wouldn't
electoral
be no problem.
college,
Wouldn't be no problem.
we win.
Exactly. Exactly. That's a good point. That's a good point. And I feel with if we go in droves, it won't do nothing but make the electoral college do what it's supposed to do to benefit those that did win the majority.
Yeah.
Because
Mhm.
what my barometer for the last election was, that the way that went would let me know how this country feels about us. So to me, the candidate that won led me to believe that there is hope. Here we go again. But what we're going to do again, in November, and I'm the same question is there, and we'll see what happens.
Exactly.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. So, any final words of wisdom, Sister Sherill, that you would like to share with the Empower audience on this afternoon?
Vote.
Okay.
I mean, seriously.
Right, for real.
Hey, y'all.
Right.
What kind of country do you want?
Exactly.
What kind of country do you want? You got this, and you got that,
right.
and that is crazy.
Right. And my thing is, do you want Israel and Gaza? Hello. I'm sorry. I'm just. Is that what you want? Or do you want Ukraine and Russia?
Exactly. Right.
You want the freedoms that we have today, like how we talking right now. Because if somebody gets in there, possibility we won't have this kind of communication.
We'd be in jail.
Exactly.
We'd be in jail or deported somewhere.
Thank you.
And I'll be like, okay. No, I'm just kidding. We have these talks.
Right. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Yep.
But,
so, yeah.
I can't. I don't know what else to say.
Right.
It's what do you want?
Right. What do you want? It's the ball's in your court. Let's put it like ball's in your court. What you gonna do?
What do you want? You're right. Like I said, you got this and you got that.
Yeah, exactly. So,
and one of those guys is absolutely insane. He don't want nobody. and here's the thing, and it's not just about us as Black people, the others.
Yes.
It's all the others.
It's everybody.
As they say, look, everybody.
Everybody. That's
everybody. So, what do you want?
But what people realize, that's for sure.
Right.
So anyway, but hey, Sister Sherill, I want to thank you so much for being with us in the Empower Room for Empower Room Part 2. As relates to Women's History Month, we have kicked it off with Sister Sherill from St. Louis. You see her contact information that's scrolling there at the bottom, where her Gmail, her email account. So please reach out to her. She is phenomenal. And if you have her come and speak, or whatever you have her come and do, you will not be disappointed. I guarantee. All right.
I got one plug if we got time.
Okay.
I'm part of a project called When Black Women Lead.
Okay.
And it's part of the Heartland Action.
Okay.
And we are having a town hall at New Sunnymount next Sunday.
Okay.
And we have all the women of the city of St. Louis and also the council women, Black women of the council in the St. Louis County.
Awesome.
And they're coming and they're going to talk about platforms, you know, what the platform is for Black women here in Missouri. If, my thing is, if we can't make it blue right now, at least can we make it purple?
Yeah, for sure. Indeed. All right, so that's at New Sunny Mount.
3 to 5 p.m.
On next
Sunday, March 10th.
March 10th, 3 to 5, New Sunny Mount Missionary Baptist Church, my former home church in St. Louis. And I want you all to please go by there. And I believe the address is 6080 West Florissant.
It's going to be 4700. It's the building right across the street.
That's the old the old one, the 4700.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. 4700 West Florissant. Definitely check it out next Sunday, 3 to 5. You'll get a chance to see Sister Sherill and various other dignitaries there. And know you will be empowered. So it would be good to hear how it went. Maybe you can come back on and share.
Sure.
Okay, we appreciate that. All right. Sister Sherill, thank you so much for coming on. God bless. And you have a good rest of the week.
Thank you. You too.
We'll be in touch.
Okay.
All right. We got to work on our plan.
Yes, we do.
All right. God bless now. Thanks.
Okay, Till.
Tell me, say hello.
I will.
Okay, no. All right.
Okay. Bye.
All right. So we want to thank y'all for being part of the second part of the empowering moments, and thanks Sister Sherill for coming on and kicking our conversation off in regard to Women's History Month. And again, we are going to go ahead and wish you all a wonderful evening, and we pray that you have a good week. And again, don't forget to do something. As you can see, we have people that come on that are doing something, and we're about doing something here in the Empower Room. So make sure you join the wave and do something too. And if you are doing something, leave us a comment, and maybe we can have you in the Empower Room as well. All right. So thank you all again. Have a wonderful evening, and don't forget to do something.